guys, Editing Ashley here. Just wanted to drop in. I know I did not post a vlog last week. However, the intro that I filmed for last week's vlog, I actually already filmed it, so I'm still going to include it in this week's vlog. Just wanted to come in and let you guys know that everything is a-okay. I just decided to take a break for a week. However, I am back and in full effect, so no worries. Definitely just wanted to, I thought I was going to have more footage last week, but I didn't, so I just decided to go ahead and kind of combine 2 weeks of vlog footage into one, in addition to the fact that I just took a week off. So thank you so much. Some of you guys actually checked in on me, and that just warmed my heart. Y'all are so sweet. I love y'all so much. You have no idea, but I promise all is well. I just, for whatever reason, I said, you know what? I'm gonna take a break this week. So that was essentially all it is, but I am back, like I said, and in full effect. So the intro that you guys are about to see was filmed last week, so if it feels a little bit like the timing is off as it pertains to the subject, that's the reason why it's like a little bit of it's like a week late. But other than that, I just wanted to come in and insert this little editing tip or whatever editing note that is. And with that being said, girl, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's vlog. I'm Ashley if you are new, and if you are new, please go ahead and stop what you're doing, do me a quick favor, hit that subscribe button as well as that notifications bell so that you and I can become acquainted and so we can do things like this on the regular. So one thing I wanted to talk to y'all about this week, you know how I always start off my vlogs with with whatever is pressing on my mind right now. And the girls over the girls on TikTok, and it's always the girls on TikTok, y'all. Listen, TikTok is a dark hole, but it's a good dark hole because not only do you learn about, not only does it keep you abreast of things that are specifically tailored to your interests, and maybe even not, but very interesting. Their algorithm is very strong and very interesting, but not only that, but it's also educational in my opinion. So I don't feel as bad scrolling through TikTok as I do sometimes scrolling through Instagram, which I don't do often. But anyways, here I am going off on a tangent. But anyway, the girls over on TikTok are in an uproar, not only on TikTok, but really over social media overall in reference to Neiman Marcus girl. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but one of the big senior leadership people over at Neiman Marcus, I guess, did an interview or came out with a statement this week where they essentially said that they are not going to be focusing on the low-end customers. And he didn't necessarily say it in that, and he didn't say low-end customers, but he specifically said that they want to focus their marketing on customers who are their 2%, the top 2% of their customers, which equate to like 40% of their annual revenue. And these people particularly spend at least $27,000. I think it was $27,500 annually at the store, or it's $27,000 annually. So that's their focus. They want to focus specifically on that niche of customers, the people who spend at least $27,000 annually at the store. And those people who, those targeted customers, they are the top 40% of their sales. So I guess they can say the hell with the rest of the 60%, even though I'm a numbers person, obviously 60 is greater than 40. So, but I suppose that is their strategy. They want to focus on that customer type, and to hell with the rest of you girls. So the girls over at, and y'all, I got my robe on again, tangent, but you know, this is my favorite robe. I can't help it. This is what I wear. This is how this is what I do. But anyway, so the girls on TikTok are in an uproar. They're saying that Neiman Marcus is racist and they don't want black people shopping in the store. And I wouldn't even go as far as saying that necessarily. It's more so they want to focus on an elite customer profile. And my thing is, my question more so to the girls who have an issue with this, which I understand the issue because all money is good money in my opinion, and I'm somebody who has a website. Like, not necessarily, I wouldn't say all money is good money, because sometimes people that ask the most questions and have the most shit to say, spend the least amount of money. So I can understand that energy on those customers might be non-productive, if you will, or counterproductive, if you will. However, I'm like, did the girls just now start shopping at Neiman Marcus because they've been on that elite shit? For example, I don't know if y'all remember, but years ago, like when I first got hip to Neiman Marcus, when I first was shopping at Neiman Marcus, they only accepted Neiman Marcus store card or American Express. That's it. They did not accept Visa. They did not accept MasterCard. They didn't even, I don't even know if they accepted cash. I want to say they didn't even accept cash, or maybe they did, but I know for a fact, as it pertains to like credit cards, they only accepted American Express or Neiman Marcus card, girl. So they like within, I would say like the past 10 years, maybe a little bit over 10 years is where they started accepting all major credit cards. But the girls over at Neiman Marcus have been on that elite shit for years, girl. I remember when I was an undergrad, I wanted some Chanel studs so bad, girl. Like I wanted some Chanel studs so bad. This is so long ago, I'm aging myself, but it doesn't matter. Black don't crack. But yeah, I remember I wanted some Chanel studs. So we would come down here from Alabama, from Montgomery, which is like a 2-hour drive. We would come down here on the weekend to go shopping at Lenox and Phipps and Little 5 Points. That was our spot too. But I wanted some Chanel studs so bad, and back then all I had was a debit card, girl. I had the money. She was able to pay for the studs. Girl, I wanted the studs so bad, I got the clip-ons. I can still show y'all. It's like they broke, they old, they don't work no more. They hurted my ears like hell, but that was the only pair of studs they had, and I wanted them so bad. Girl, I had to do some extra stuff to finagle to figure out how I was gonna buy these, because literally they would not accept my debit card. So you know what, I want to say they did accept cash, and maybe I went to go get cash. It was something like that, because I know good and well in undergrad I didn't know nobody that had an American Express, and I damn sure don't know nobody who had a Neiman Marcus card. It's not like people have the knowledge they have about credit these days. Back then it wasn't really like that, and depending on what family you came from, and I didn't know, to be honest with you. But yeah, so they've been on that elite shit, girl, because they not like Saks, they not like Nordstrom or Bloomie's. Like they've been, yeah, so they have always been on that elite shit. So, you know, I'm not offended, but if I were them, I would just want all the bread. I would want all the money. And also, I don't even really understand the point of the statement, because it's not like y'all are forbidding people who don't spend $27K annually from buying stuff from the store. So it's almost like, why did you even open up your mouth? It's a marketing ploy, I suppose, because it definitely got the girls to talking this week. So whatever, Neiman, whatever. Neiman used to be my favorite department store back in the day, but I'm starting to prefer Saks a little bit more now, because they just have more inventory for the most part. But I don't do a whole lot, to be honest with you. I don't do a whole lot of high-end shopping like that these days. Like a lot of the things that I buy are like pre-owned, or they're coming from like overseas, like Browns.com or Satire or something like that, or Fashion Foul for pre-owned. And because I'm just not really feeling a lot of the new stuff. I think a lot of the new girls are just knocking each other off. What's crazy is how, like, for example, how Chanel came out with the like heart bag last year. Immediately after, Coach had one, which Coach allegedly apparently has a better quality one than the Chanel one, but Coach had one. Now Dior has one. Everybody has a heart bag. Like I'm like, okay, so are we all knocking off each other? So I don't really think that brands have their own identity necessarily these days. Like Coach, for example, Coach came out with the puffer, like the pillow tabby last year. Now Prada has pillow bags, and Jacquemus has pillow bags, and it's like all the girls are just trying to be like each other. Really, more so is they're trying to do whatever sells, and they don't really have their own brand identity, in my opinion, anymore. So I'm not really feeling that new shit. Most of the things I like are like archive stuff that I've had on my list for like a decade or more, or you know, a long time, or it's just like it's just if it's not an archive, I really don't get excited about it. I don't know, do y'all feel me on this? Because like I said, I haven't seen anything like that's new lately that I just had to absolutely have. Like, other than like jewelry, that's really the only thing that I have like on my wish list these days. Like I said, other than like archive pieces. But anyway, I digress. I could talk about that type of thing all day long, and I don't want to talk y'all ear off, because you know I be talking y'all ear and y'all faces off. But oh, it's funny also, let me mention this. I just saw a TikTok this morning on this girl who got a Chanel vanity case, and they glued the CC on the front. Apparently they don't like it never was sold on the CCs, but apparently they don't like I don't know what they were doing before, but anyway, they're gluing them on now. And the girl tried to take it back so she can get another one. They wouldn't give her a refund. They wouldn't replace the bag. They just offered her to send it back, and it would take up to 5 months to return. I'm like, girl, if I would have spent like 3-4K on a bag, I would be big mad. Like, so I just keep hearing the quality is atrocious, and the price is just continuously going up. So it's like, what are we doing? Like, that's kind of counterproductive. Y'all just being on some greedy shit, and I'm not here for it. Carl is turning over in his grave because them people over at Chanel are ruining the house and increasing the prices. So anyway, blah, 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 blah. Like, y'all know how I am about fashion. I could talk about that shit all day long. But anyway, thank you so much. Let me go ahead and just get into the actual vlog before I continue to blabble. But anyway, thank you so much for coming back. If you are a new subscriber, hey girl, hey, or hey boy, hey. Hopefully you are subscribing. If you are new, I would greatly appreciate it if you would just hit that subscribe button so that we can start doing this often. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey, you know I love you so much. And let's finally go ahead and get into the vlog. You guys, so y'all probably already know what this is. Yeah, I had to get another color of that purse, because that purse, y'all, it's just everything. So they have it in this pink color. They also have orange. I was really gonna get the orange initially, but that orange was, you know what, I'll probably still order the orange, because it was kind of given like jack-o'-lantern, like that really dark red orange color, and I prefer like more of a like a orange, like a Hermes orange, if you will, or a little bit of the like regular orange color. So that's the only reason why I did not get that one, but something is compelling me to go ahead and get that one too. But anyway, this is the pink one. I think she's so freaking cute, just like her sister. Yeah, I just love the shape of this bag, and like I said before, it's given like Polène, I think is how you say it, that Parisian brand that is kind of been trending lately. Or Bottega, or it's just, I just love this freaking shape. And for $25, you really can't beat that. And they have so many fun colors, and I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it. And I love that you can crossbody it as well as do like handheld or whatever. So yeah, pick that up. And then this is my promise to y'all. I am done buying these slippers, these house shoes, because I have too many. Like, I ordered a black pair probably a month or so ago. I did actually give those to Sonya. I got turquoise, I got orange, I got the pink, the two-tone pink ones. Like, this is like actively like my 4th pair. But I just had to get this camel color one, because they're so comfy, and I just love them. And they were also on sale for, I think they were on sale for like $8 last week. So you know how it is when you shopping on Target, girl. You trying to, and I actually got you trying to like spend, I think it's $35 to get free shipping. So the bag was $25. Those were $8, and then I also got like a navy blue cropped t-shirt, but they shipped it separately. But yeah, like I said, I think I need to really I think I'm all house shoed out. I think I have enough. Say what you want to say about Cheddar's, which I haven't heard anything negative actually ever, but I love this place. And I done drove my ass 35 minutes just to come out here, because I had a taste. Oh, it ain't been that long. I love cheddars. I love cheddars.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I'll just print it out for you.
Yeah, do that.
Y'all, I heard this song. I'm probably late. I don't know. I should look it up when this song came out. But it just randomly popped up on my Pandora this morning. And oh my God, this song is so beautiful. Like, Tyrese sang this, like he sang down on this song. And whoever the lady is, like in the back or whatever, have y'all heard this song before? I Don't Think You Ever Love Me by Tyrese. And I'm not even like a Tyrese, like, you know, it ain't even about that. The song is so beautiful. It sounds like some old school shit. I'm like, this boy saying this, like this was his last song to sing. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I'll be listening to this all day. Pulling up on the boy Tredarius, as the girls on TikTok call him. This is literally like one of my favorite art murals in the city over here in Ponte Highlands, as they call it. You know, Atlanta loves to give a neighborhood a new name every couple of years, but this is just so beautiful. She's just so black and excellent. I don't know who is responsible for this, but I love it, and I love it every time I see it. So you guys, this week at Publix, they had their roses are buy one, get one. So if you get one, and this is for the dozen, of course. So if you get 1 dozen, you pay $6. They're $11.99. So you can get either 2 dozen for $11.99, or you can get 1 dozen for $6. So I did pick up my $6 bouquet. Of course, you guys know I love white roses. However, they only had these, or they had like all red, and I just decided to go with the assorted ones. They look pretty decent. They look pretty good. They haven't bloomed. I just literally got them, but for $6, honey, you can't beat them. And they look almost as good as my Valentine's Day roses. I'm actually using my big vase that I got for my that had my Valentine's Day roses in there. So this is like the largest vase that I have, and they look really good in there. So if you guys are watching this vlog on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, you still have time. If you live in a city where there's a Publix, to go grab you a dozen for $6. Girl, you cannot beat that. It don't get no cheaper, trust me. Hey you guys, so I'm working, but we need to discuss this Chanel price increase. I am sure that you've heard about it by now, and I'm actually going to have inserted on the side of the screen the new price sheets. First of all, the good people, the bad people over at the House of Chanel, they done lost their damn mind. Like, they literally have lost their mind. Like, the fact that, let me see, on this sheet that y'all are going to see, it don't even have, for whatever reason, it's not even including the maxi, because the girls don't even buy the maxi anymore. I'm probably one of the only people that would even everybody would wear one if they were given one. However, I'm probably one of the only people that would actually, you know, want a maxi. Nobody wears big bags anymore. But the fact that the freaking jumbo, y'all, the jumbo, which I would say is probably the most popular bag, and I'm getting emails and all this stuff. The jumbo obviously is the most popular bag, right? Okay, cool. It's current before today, which today when I'm filming this is March 2nd. This is the day that the price increase is effective. The jumbo yesterday was $9,500, which is ridiculous. Okay, now that's 10K essentially. Today on March 2nd, the jumbo is $11,000. $11,000? That's a $1,500 increase. They literally just had a previous price increase, apparently just this last month in February. So y'all gonna turn around less than 30 days later and do another price increase? Like literally, it was $9,500 yesterday. It's $11,000 today. That's $1,500 more. That's a 16% increase on the medium flap, which I think is also, which is also probably that. Actually, these days the medium is probably the most popular. It went from $8,800 to $10,200. That's a $1,400 increase, which is 16%. Like, are y'all smoking dope? So if you go out and you purchase a freaking medium flap, let's say, and you live in Atlanta, Georgia, where our sales tax is 8.99 or something like that, girl, you're literally going to be paying $1,100 essentially for a freaking Chanel bag. Mind you, here's my thing right here. What's the point of the increase? Are y'all just taking advantage of the economy? Absolutely. And the inflation scares? Absolutely. Because number one, most of y'all stuff ain't even handmade no more. The quality is trash, girl. I saw this girl just last week on TikTok, and she literally, and I reposted it on my Instagram story. This girl literally had just bought the vanity case, the small vanity case. She got the black one, I think. The CCs fell off the front of it. They didn't even offer her a refund or to replace her bag. They told her that they could send her bag away to France or Italy or wherever they say it's made, which whatever. And it was going to take, like, I think she said 6 to 8 weeks, or it might even been more than that. It might have been like 10 to 12 weeks, something ridiculous. So not only are y'all trying to compete, obviously, with the House of Hermes with the pricing, because now y'all are a Birkin. Y'all are a Birkin, girl. Not only that, y'all's quality is absolute trash. The bags aren't handmade. They're made by a machine. It's not real gold. It's not even plated on your guys' hardware. Like, what the hell are y'all smoking? It's almost like y'all don't want to sell bags no more. If you don't want to sell bags no more, just say that. If you don't want to sell classics and you don't want the girls to come out and buy classics for y'all, y'all don't want the girls. And like I said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at emails and stuff like that. If you don't want the girls to buy your classics anymore, first of all, why wouldn't you? Are y'all not in the business of making money? Are y'all? Because I mean, this is greed. This is clear greed. And or you just telling the girls that they can't have it. You just can't have it, girl. We want you to go to we want to go bankrupt, which is gonna be one hell of a they're gonna have to have a huge decline in sales to go bankrupt. I mean, this is a house that's been established for, you know, decades, probably damn near a century at this point. But y'all, I mean, I just cannot believe these prices. Like, you see them. You see them, like, and then the maxi, which they don't even have listed on here. Oh, here it is. The maxi is like almost 12K now or something like that. Or after tax, it's definitely 12K. Like, first of all, comparing a Birkin to a Chanel flap is it's definitely apples and oranges, just for the simple fact that the style of the bag is completely different, right? It's a shoulder bag versus or crossbody converted, or it's a handheld bag with a Birkin. You ain't about to put that on your shoulder, you know. So it's a totally different style of bag. But from an investment standpoint, I'm not spending 12K on nobody's handbag. Let's be clear. However, if I do, I'm damn sure not gonna give it to Chanel, when I'm not going to be able to, for one, get my money back if I need to resell it, and for two, girl, the quality is about to be trash. So it's just crazy to me. And also the resale value has already gone down, because I be seeing some classic flaps like boy bags and stuff like that on Fashion File for pretty decent pricing. So I'm sure they're going to go up on the you know, their pre-owned stuff today, or, you know, after the price increase. But I just think it's ridiculous, and primarily because the quality is trash. What are y'all thinking? So I'm sure all the Chanel girlies are about to migrate over to Dior, Hermes, Celine even. And nobody's about to be trying to get a Chanel classic. Not from y'all directly. Probably from Fashion File or those sort of girls, but definitely not from y'all. But what do y'all think about the Chanel price increase? Like, this shit is crazy. It's ridiculous. And it's like, they playing in our faces. But it's cool. Y'all can keep that shit. Y'all, as much as I love SLGs and like accessories and stuff like that, like, I literally have to remember and force myself to like switch out my SLGs, because I will carry the same thing for so long, and because just out of probably just laziness overall. But I have been carrying this, which I do love, this card holder. This is the reverse monogram. Excuse me. I just was eating some some Graham Goldfish, girl. So excuse me for smacking in y'all's ear. But I have been carrying these two Goyard pouch with this, again, Monogram reverse card holder. And the only, I love this card holder is I love Monogram reverse, but when I tell you it is so tight, I know I got a lot of cards in there, but it's so tight. So anyway, I've been trying to remember to switch out my SOGs for like probably a month or two. So anyway, I'm about to switch out to these two because this card holder, this is, and of course, you know, the girls over at Chanel. I need a little bit of a Chanel fix with all the Chanel talk this week. And this is probably going to be my first and last card holder from them. But anyway, I'm going to switch out to this card holder, which I love so much. This is actually my first card holder ever. And the thing I love about it, what I used to hate about it, is that it is so loose. Like, it, this one is super tight. Like, my YSL one is super tight. But this, and this is caviar leather, but it's so loose. So you can feel like my cards used to fall out. But now that I'm overloading my card cases with cards, this is going to be perfect. I think my passport is in here. Other cards and my passport. So I'm going to take all of this out and switch from these to these finally. Because, like, why are we collecting SOGs if we're not using them? Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, and I think I'm about to pull out like my clear spring purse or whatever, my clear fake Birkin. So those are gonna look, well, all the SOGs, y'all, I'm always ashy, but everything looks cute in that bag. But that Chanel and that green Goyard is gonna look extra cute. So yeah, this is a reminder for everyone: switch out your SOGs, girl. Y'all, I just got to give you an example of how you can still eat good shit, which probably is considered not so great shit, but tastes great, and still be within a low calorie count. So I love these Gordon crunchy breaded whole fish fillets, not minced, girl. So anyway, you can have 2 of these fish fillets for 220 calories. So basically, this is my version of a, it tastes better than a fish fillet, so I can't even say it's my better version of a fish fillet because it's much better than that. But like as you can see, them fish, and they pretty large. They're pretty big. Those are 220 calories, and then I use these buns from Publix. These are just regular hamburger buns, but they're only 130 calories. You can't see it because yeah, it's closed up. But basically, what's that? 220, 130, so what is that, like 450, plus I use a slice of cheese. This cheese is only 30 calories, so what's that, 480. For my sauce, I use a little bit of honey mustard, 10 calories a teaspoon, girl. So that whole sandwich basically is less than 500, I mean, yeah, plus with a bag of Lay's, which I'll show you that as well. With a baby bag of Lay's, which is 160 calories, I think the whole meal basically comes up to like 550 calories. All you do, girls, take you a little bit of, and they come out real crispy. Take you a little bit of the cooking spray, spray them real briefly, and then, you know, you gotta season everything. So I take a little Tony's, season that thing on both sides. I'll cook them on 5 minutes on each side, flip them over, and girl, like I said, it tastes better than a fish fillet, and that's only 555 calories. So yes, ma'am, you can still eat good and count your calories and lose weight. It's about to be spring, summer. We got to get it together. In the spirit of the what are we burning, and I'm sorry, y'all, my air fryer is on. I'm making a fish sandwich. But in the what are we currently burning chronicles, I am on my Blue Capri at Volcano, specifically Blue Capri Volcano. So y'all know how much I love this candle, of course. However, I used to get it from Anthropologie back in the day, but after I heard that they were, you know, not loving the black girls, I don't shop there anymore. But this one is the one I picked up. I showed you guys a few vlogs ago from Nordstrom on sale. Shout out to Pretty Art Beauty, Roya Felder, because she definitely put me on. Matter of fact, I need to go on there and see if I can order another one because it was like $20-some. But anyway, very much so a spring scent, and I'm very much into the spring vibe right now. I cannot wait until Bath & Body Works has another candle sale because I have a coupon but I also want a few cactus blossoms, and I also want some of those linen scents. I think it's Laundry Day, something like that. But anyway, this is what I'm burning right now, and she's almost down to the ground. We probably got a couple of more days. But what are you girls burning? If you're burning any candles, are we transitioning into our spring scents yet? Because I am all about spring right now. And I'm about to probably switch my wardrobe, my clothing rack, into spring too. But anyway, this smells amazing, highly recommended. But what are y'all burning? Hey y'all, so I'm sitting here working. Ooh, I'm ashy, girl. What's new though? She's always ashy. Thus the name Ashley. Like, I think I've said that before. But anyway, I'm sitting here working in my bra, in waist trainer and leggings and 5,000 pairs of socks. You guys, so I'm sitting here, it's Friday, so of course I'm thinking about the weekend. I'm thinking about, ooh girl, the ash is ashen. The ash is really ashen. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about thinking about the weekend, thinking about you know, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna eat, primarily because it's cheat day, you know, whatever. So I'm like, you know what, I got a taste for some Grand Lux Cafe. I haven't had it since I think I went on New Year's Eve or whatever. I'm like, yeah, you know, I want to get me a biscuit and gravy. I want to get me their margarita. The Grand Lux margarita is like A1 for like, it's everything. And it's small, but it's literally everything. It's like this little, like the little cognac like cup. I'm like, how you gonna put a margarita in there? And it's $15, but girl, it's worth every penny. I just wish it was bigger. So I got it all planned out. I'm getting me some butter cake. I'm getting me some, I'm getting me a Grand Lux margarita. I'm getting me the, I love their biscuit and gravy for brunch. So literally I'm scrolling on Instagram through Instagram stories because I rarely scroll down like the timeline. So I'm on Instagram story and I follow this guy. His name is Sean. He works at Saks. So of course, you know, Saks here in Atlanta is located in Phipps. So he posts on his story a picture of the door of Grand Lux Cafe, and it says that they are closed. The location is closed permanently, effective 2/28, which was Tuesday. Excuse me? First of all, I don't understand why y'all closed, because it can be a lack of patronage, because literally every time I go, which is always on like a Saturday, however, every single time I go, and I'm working, y'all know I'm working, that's why I keep looking at this other screen. There's a screen here, there's a screen there, there's a screen everywhere, there's a screen in front of me. Every time I go, it is mad packed, and I don't ever, and this be like during like afternoon, like brunch hours. I couldn't even imagine how packed it gets at night. Not to mention, I know people who have had birthdays there recently. My OG, Benita, she had her birthday there at the end of January. My friend Penny was talking about having her birthday there at the end of April. So I say all of that to say, why the hell did y'all close? Because I don't think that y'all was lacking patronage. I don't think that y'all was lacking like people actually coming to the restaurant. Not to mention, this is the only Grand Lux Cafe in the city, in the state actually. This is the only Grand Lux Cafe in Atlanta, in Georgia. And they closed it abruptly. And they said, oh, you know, we thank you on the little sign or whatever. We thank you for your patronage. Whoever says that word, I done said that 3 times. We thank you for that, and some of your favorite servers and workers are going to be across the street at the Cheesecake Factory. Girl, we don't want no damn Cheesecake Factory. We want Grand Lux. They don't, do they have the same items on the Cheesecake Factory menu that they had here? Hell no. So I'm feeling away, y'all. I'm really feeling away. Because I'm like, if I would have known that y'all was about to close, I would have went last weekend and I would have got me one last cheese and one last butter cake. I'm feeling away and I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised and I'm disappointed. And I feel like some drama must have ensued because, like, why the hell? Y'all are like the most popular restaurant in Phipps. When you go to Nordstrom, when you go to Saks, you also go upstairs and you go to freaking Grand Lux. It's a part of the experience, girl. So yeah, how do y'all feel about that? Have you been to Grand Lux? Because I'm feeling away. Y'all want to hear something funny? I've had my Costco membership for about a month now. Do you know that I have been coming to this store every single weekend? I have not missed a weekend. Shit is crazy. So you guys, I know I said that I was never going to buy another plant and to get on me if I were to buy another plant. However, my auntie, she might be a bad influence. I'm not exactly sure. But you guys, so these fiddle leaf plants, I saw these in Costco probably like 2 weeks ago, and they still have them today. So I just seen them. I thought they were like $35, but apparently they're only $24. So I literally left Costco just now and came all the way back because my auntie said that it was a good deal and that I would not kill it. Even though I had a fiddle last year and I got it from Kroger. It was much smaller, but I killed that fiddle. But my auntie said no, and she got like at least 2, 3, maybe 4 fiddles at the house. I showed y'all how beautiful her plants were when I was in Indiana for Thanksgiving. But I'm gonna take her word for it, and all I'm gonna say is that if I kill this plant, which I'm not even gonna put that out there, you know what, I'm not killing no more plants. She's beautiful, we're taking her home, one of them. Y'all, when I tell you it's just an absolutely beautiful day out here today, it's like one of the best. Like, the only issue with the weather, if there's anything, is this damn pollen. Look at my car. Like, you see that? I mean, I know my car is black, but Jesus. And it just started, like the pollen. And mind you, I park in a parking garage and my car is still full of pollen. But anyway, it's an absolutely beautiful, like perfect weather day out here today. Like, oh my God, you guys, like it's like 72 degrees, like not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful. And believe me when I tell you, everybody named Mama outside. They're outside today, honey. So introducing my new baby, you guys. I know what you're thinking. If you remember, I know I said I ain't buying no more plants. I know I said that, but again, my auntie is the one to blame for this because I just couldn't resist. First of all, she's huge. She's like, she's huge. As you can see, she's very tall. I'm gonna get a bigger plant pot. I want to use that plant pot, honestly, but that already has my fake plant in there. Or maybe I'll use that one. I don't know. But she's beautiful. She's big. She was $23.99 if you have a Costco near you and you are looking to adopt a plant. I definitely highly recommend it because that is the cheapest price that I've ever seen, especially for a fiddle leaf plant this big. I just ask that you guys keep us in your prayers because she's so beautiful. I want her to live and I want her to thrive, which is why I have this window open. Yeah, she's beautiful. She thick. And again, and what I will say declaratively is that this is my last plant. So she gotta survive. There will be no more after her. So we're at the most random place ever, but it's at Old Charlie's. It's like I would just so happen to be in Austell and there was an Old Charlie's. I'm like, I want some Old Charlie's for like nostalgia. We used to have an Old Charlie's in Alabama, in Montgomery when I went to Alabama State. I'm sure they probably still have that Old Charlie's. It was on like the main road. If you know, you know. But I haven't had Old Charlie's in so long, and it used to be so good, and it was like, so anyway, the fact that I've seen an Old Charlie's when I was over here in the Austell area, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need some of that. So that's where I am. So their legendary bread is still good, you guys, and it still comes with the honey butter. So that's that, there's that update. I feel like they could have gave us one more chicken tender. What? so obsessed with these. God, I love those. I want to put a plant in that. So you guys, I'm just coming in to end off this week's vlog here because I have a feeling I'm going to forget, and that is absolutely not the goal. I'm so sorry that I missed last week, but I just felt like I needed a week off. But I still love you guys, and you guys are so sweet. And I really appreciate all of your, for if you checked on me to make sure I was good, or, you know, just sent me a message. Your girl is shining boots. But I really appreciate you guys. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I was hoping that this week's vlog was going to be like an extended vlog, and it was going to be like super long, but some of the things that I wanted to do today, like go to Grand Lux Cafe, girl, was not an option, so that didn't necessarily work out. So I'm leaving Old Charlie's, and I'm like exhausted because your girl might have had about 4 pieces of bread at Old Charlie's. Maybe I think I had 4. I'm pretty confident. So I have all my food in the back seat because I can't even finish my food. So with that being said, I am so sleepy. I am like completely lethargic. That's probably the proper adjective to use. So I don't want to forget to end off this week's vlog. But if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Next week will be, you know, more fun or longer, hopefully. But again, you guys are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm sure I just said that, but I'll say it again. And I'll see you guys and dolls in the next vlog.